From Tijuana, Mexico, I am here with Senor Cinta de Oro. Now, normally, I tell people to take their masks off. I don't want to get my butt kicked. Buddy, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made it down.
It's great to be here. People don't know, but I live in El Paso, Texas, which is the border town of Ciudad Juarez. But it's been a blessing for me to be able to be in Tijuana. My mom was born in Tijuana.
Oh, cool.
So I have a lot of things that are in common, and it's fun to be here. It's fun to get my body, worked by you and get it into better shape. And tomorrow we're going to have a wrestling show here in Tijuana at the Fausto Gutierrez. The people that are close by, you guys want to come by?
Yeah, but think of the energy down there. Yeah. We were talking Homeboy, world famous. Yeah. And if you don't know Senor Cinta de Oro, think bigger than Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Thank you, yeah.
I mean, I've seen you in our clinic in Huntington Beach,
yes, sir.
And I've seen you down here. Tomorrow night, I'm busier than heck. But can you imagine the energy at the arena?
Exactly.
That's going to be a blast. Who are you wrestling tomorrow?
It'll be me and Calisto. We used to work together in WWE as the Lucha Dragons. Now we're called the Latin Dragons.
Oh, cool.
Wrestlers. We're going to be wrestling Eric Ron. He used to wrestle in WWE also, and Jonah. So it's going to be the main event. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be a lot of other good wrestlers too. Lince Dorado is going to be there. He used to wrestle with us in WWE. So it's a complete show. It's going to be about 5-6 matches. A lot of kids from Tijuana that wrestle here. A lot of people from California also are going to be over here. So it's going to be an amazing show.
Well, I shouldn't tell you guys, but he's getting adjusted. So it would be an unfair advantage. So if there's bets going on, I bet on this guy.
Exactly. Yeah, so, it's a blessing to be able to be here with you today and get my body worked on and get in better wrestling shape. For me, that's the most important thing now in this part of my career. I take care more of my body than ever. When I was younger, sometimes you take it for granted and you think you're going to last forever, but it's not true. So all those wrestlers that are out there, take care of yourselves now. Don't wait till you get older. Do it as you start working. The more you work, the more your body gets hurt. So for me, it's been a blessing to be able to feel great at this stage of my career and to continue doing what I do at a high level. So it's pretty fun.
Oh, big time. And this is the only way to keep it. You got physical, chemical, emotional stress. And this man is addressing all three. I wouldn't want to face him down. Now you come from Texas, you travel all over the place. Mm-hmm. Do you ever have any trouble getting into Mexico?
No, I have dual citizenship.
Ah, cool.
I was born in El Paso, but I was raised in Ciudad Juarez. But as I got older, I ended up doing the paperwork to get my Mexican passport. So I'm able to come back and forth from Mexico, and I can go to Europe. So it depends where I go. I can use either the Mexican or the U.S. passport. So
okay.
That's a blessing.
I'm doing that too. I've got 2.5 more years before I'm a full-blown Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, which means my voice is going to be deeper.
Oh, okay, got you.
And I'll be way cooler. I can't thank you enough for this, because there's so many people, athletes. I got a ton of MMA fighters, professional wrestlers. We have the world fastest downhill skateboarder. I mean, MMA. Now, you've been taking care of yourself for forever, though.
Yeah, I try to. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I've never done drugs. So I think those things help a lot. Definitely. Obviously, when I was in the company in WWE, we used to wrestle at least 200 days out of the year, minimum.
You're kidding.
Can you imagine that kind of schedule, like wrestling 200 days out of the year, travel 250 days, and then only be home like a couple of days out of the week, depending on if it wasn't a tour. But as I went along, I started taking care of myself a lot more, and sleeping better, trying to eat healthier, and all those little things. And sometimes we don't think that it's got to make a difference, but it does. It does make a difference. And then coming, to take care of your body, like with you, and taking care of my body in other senses, it's helped a lot to make my career, be longer. Sometimes, like soccer players, other professional athletes, their careers are very short span. For us as wrestlers, I think the more you take care of your body, the longer your career goes.
That makes sense. One of our patients has got 5 Super Bowl rings, and his body is perfect. Mm-hmm. I mean, every joint, like yours. I mean, with all the trauma, because there's no CGI. When they're jumping off of a rope and doing flips, you are really hitting.
Yeah, exactly.
I had no idea you guys were doing 200 days a year.
Yeah, that's my working schedule. Right now it's a little softer, not as crazy, but I'm enjoying this part of my career also. Being able to work where I want to work, who I want to work with, what city I want to go, all those little things. And I think that's also helping me recover a lot from those 10 years that I was in the company. Now that I've been off for a couple of years, I've healed a lot more and be able to take care of myself more.
Let me translate. He just said it's good to be king.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yes.
Oh my God. There's so many young guys that are just starting out, taking care of yourself. Okay, look at this. Hard work, exercise, no drinking, no smoking, no drugs. I mean, and you last for forever.
Yeah, I'm 44 years old, and I feel a lot younger than my age does. And even when I go wrestle in different places or with other guys that are a lot younger than me, they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "They're like, you're." I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, when you're at my age and do the things that I do, we'll talk definitely and see and compare our careers.
If you want to look up to somebody, and I'm talking athlete, good. I mean, you're also a truly good guy.
I try to be the best that I can. Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
I mean, you're scary as hell with the mask, but he's really a bitchin' guy. I think strength gives confidence and courage,
Exactly.
and then because most people that are scared, or bullies, they're really chicken shits.
Yeah, they try to portray something that they're not. And for me, I've always been in sports since I was a little kid. I wrestled in high school. I wrestled in college, so I did the whole deal, to become a professional wrestler. But for me, what my dream was to become what I am now, which is, travel the world, wrestle all over the place, do what I do. And then so every time that I step into the ring, it's a blessing for me. I feel like I'm living my dream every time that I'm out there. So now in my life, I've been through a lot. I have 2 kids. I have a boy that's 13 years old. He wants to wrestle.
Oh my God.
I have a daughter that's 8 years old. So I try to be the best that I can, because maybe one day my son will wrestle somebody that I wrestle, and then the guy would say, "Hey, your dad treated me really, really good, so now it's my turn to give it back to you."
I mean, that everybody's starting out. There's a lot of hero images on TV and things. This is the real deal. Okay, he's going to be wrestling tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
In TJ, what's the arena?
It's Arena Fausto Gutierrez, el Auditorio Fausto Gutierrez, which is the main building here where they have the wrestling shows every time that we come out here. So it's a lot of fun. I'm their world champion. I'm the heavyweight world champ for the Crash company here in Tijuana. So it's awesome. And I'm gonna be making my first appearance with Samurai del Sol Calisto for the first time together out of WWE. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited about the opportunity, to continue my career.
Yeah, it's an unfair advantage he has. I can't thank you enough. I mean, this is incredible. You're going to be inspiring people, because it's real. I mean, your body can be strong and healthy at high levels if you take care of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to definitely take care of yourselves. And every time that I train with kids that are younger than me, or the sons of other wrestlers that I used to see that when they were little kids, I always tell them, take care of yourself now, of your body. Do what you have to do to maintain yourself in a healthy way, because the more you do that, the longer your career is going to be. And I think nowadays a lot of the athletes are a lot smarter in that sense, because medicine has changed so much. We have everything on our hands with the phone now. You can Google something and learn about it a little more. If you don't know something, you can ask. I think we're so connected now in that sense that helps, all the wrestlers and all the athletes, have a better education about our bodies.
Fantastic. Now, do you have final word? I mean, this whole thing's been inspiring to me.
Thank you.
I mean, it makes you want to go out and hit the gym right now. Do you have any final words?
Just continue to pursue your dreams. For me, the most important thing was always discipline. Discipline is the most important thing. There's guys that may have had a lot of talent, better than me, or do other things better than me, but they didn't have the discipline to continue what they wanted to achieve. And for me, I was always very constant in what I wanted to achieve, had discipline, because that was going to take me, farther than having talent. So for me, it was the main thing has always been discipline.
You're looking at me in discipline, personal integrity, and the one thing, your kids are probably the smartest people on the planet because they picked him.
Yep, exactly.
God bless you, man. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're the best. You're the
Thank you.
best.